anxiety, keep on trying me, feel it quietly, trying to silence me, yeah.
Well,
Thanks.
mini concert.
We're back at it again. Did y'all miss us?
I miss myself. I missed
Oh,
you.
I missed you too. We're not talking about the listeners, by the way. We're talking about each other.
Yeah.
But we're back and we did miss you guys. I hope you all missed us too. And we're back with another interesting topic for all of you guys today.
And that will be anxiety.
If you didn't already catch that. So, Mahira,
What even is anxiety?
I don't know. I'm just kidding. So, anxiety is basically your brain acting like there's danger even when there's like no actual danger around. It's like that feeling of like worry or like fear or like nervousness or even panic, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mhm. Mhm.
You just describe me.
I mean, she's kidding. Okay, she's one of the bravest people I know. Anxiety, who?
So basically, uh, anxiety as a whole is basically when you question yourself,
Mhm.
saying, "What if everything goes wrong?"
No,
It's
no.
basically like throwback to the Inside Out 2 movie when anxiety showed up.
Anxiety, that orange little weirdo.
And
But, Anino, what do you mean, Anino? But wait, why are we talking about anxiety? Because we're the
Unplanted wallflowers.
and we talk about all things psychology. You all thought we forgot, no? Ah, no, we didn't. So, tell me, what is anxiety and what is like normal, like just being a normal bodied person?
Okay, so if you're like genuinely worried, like like low key worried, okay,
Low key.
it's like a temporary thing. Like
Mm-hmm.
you're not you don't have to like think about it later on. It just happens like on the spot and you don't really look back at it.
Yeah.
And that also happens when it's like a manageable type of worry,
Mm-hmm.
and it's also connected to a specific situation,
Oh,
which is why it is temporary.
it is.
Anxiety, on the other hand,
It
is
is.
very strong.
It's high key.
Yeah, it's high key and it's very hard to control.
Mm-hmm.
But just because I said it's very hard to control does not mean it's always hard to control. Who knows? You could be a star that can actually control it.
Wow.
And it happens constantly, so it is not temporary. I'm not going to say it's permanent either, but it's very constant.
Mm-hmm.
And it may affect daily life.
Gosh.
Can I bring up the Inside Out to anxiety character again?
Yes, you can.
Okay, I just did.
Is it just me? But I just, oh my god, that cat was so annoying though.
No,
Oh my god.
it was relatable.
I just, you know what? It's just me. I
Okay,
don't like the movie. I hated the movie. I'm sorry. It's just something about that movie. It's giving me the bad vibes. So just to, put this in easier words. So like for example, worry is just being like, oh, I hope my presentation goes well. Right. I'm sure we all have those moments. I
yeah,
hate doing presentations. I hate speaking.
yeah, but anxiety is like, oh my God, am I gonna fail? Will I embarrass myself? Will I ruin my future? Will I possibly evaporate?
And one of the things for me is, am I gonna trip?
Oh my
Like, what
God.
if I just trip and fall on stage? Good Lord, woman. I'll cut off my legs then the next day. But now, why does it happen actually? Like, okay, so we know, okay, this is anxiety, but why do we get anxiety? I don't know why. I'm just kidding. We know why. Kind of. I mean, so anxiety is like the brain's alarm system. You know that annoying, or like that the alarm sound that you wake up to when you're sleeping, and it's just the most
Oh my God,
like.
we should play
We're gonna play it to you guys.
it. We
We're gonna
should
play it, but you all know what I'm talking about when you all are like in deep REM sleep, and then that that harrowing alarm. It's so traumatic, guys. We're gonna find it for you, and we're gonna play it for you, just cause. Wakey, wakey, if you are sleeping. Okay.
That was the most annoying, traumatic war flashback thing I've ever heard in my life.
But that is basically what's going on in your brain. Okay. But I mean, to be fair, it exists so that people are not in danger.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But the issue is sometimes that stupid alarm system, it can become,
Overactive.
oh my God, that's the problem here. Okay, so
Yeah.
like your brain reacts like everything is this big threat or it's urgent or it's like everything's a freaking disaster.
Yeah. Even though it's not.
Yeah. And how that looks like though, how it becomes a thing, okay, is
Don't diagnose yourself.
yes, please. Okay, look,
This is theoretical.
this is not like for you to be like, oh my God, I have anxiety. Okay, you are not doji. Only doji can do that. And the person who sang it before them, they are cultured people. Okay, so now there are some mental symptoms. I was going to say systems. Symptoms. What are some mental symptoms?
So that's overthinking, racing thoughts, palpitations,
Gosh.
constant worrying,
Mhm.
catastrophizing.
Good Lord. She's not having a stroke, I swear to God.
Fear of worst case scenarios.
I think as she's saying all this and she's just getting war flashbacks.
Yeah.
You can see it in her face. She's just like zoning out and she's like, oh,
That's weird.
oh my God. It's like, when you turn like even the smallest interaction you had with someone into like the biggest things, like you zoom into it.
And someone makes a huge crime documentary out of it.
Good Lord. And then, so those are the mental symptoms. But what comes after mental?
Physical.
Let's get physical. Okay, that's not the point. So what are some physical symptoms? Okay, to those who guess it, I'm gonna give what am I gonna give?
Wait, I know I said palpitations before, but this is more like a physical system.
There is
Sorry,
more.
a symptom. Why did I say system?
Systems. We're all in systems today. But to those who get it, I'm gonna give you something. What am I gonna give you? What do you want?
Popcorn.
Popcorn. But joke's on you, I'm giving it to Mahira.
Okay, yeah, palpitations, sweating,
Good.
shaking,
Oh, shaking.
chest tightness, nausea, dizziness, headaches.
Oh, sometimes my stomach also starts to hurt.
Oh, yeah.
It's like
You
gastric.
also feel like, your heart just dropped through your stomach.
Yeah.
That's just fear, though. But,
But
like, it's
still,
kind of tied to anxiety in a way.
or sometimes you just can't breathe.
I know.
You feel like your lungs are just constricting. Like it's not. See, it's not just in your head. It affects you
Physically as well.
mind and body. Good Lord. And then there are the emotional symptoms. Yeah, there are the emotional ones. So you become very irritable. You feel very overwhelmed. Yeah.
You panic.
Mm-hmm.
You feel emotionally exhausted.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have the fear.
Oh, fear. It's like your body's like, it's like acrobatics inside your body.
Yeah.
Okay, and it's like you just don't want to be around anyone. You just want to like be tweaking in the corner of the classroom or at your home. Like, oh my God, no, 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 no. That's what it feels like. But now,
We're moving on to the types of anxiety.
and like, I don't know why I'm doing this over the mic. You don't know what I'm doing over the mic. Okay, so the first one.
She was tingling her fingers.
I was tingling my fingers to create sparkle sounds.
Okay, so the first type we have is social anxiety.
Wow. What is social anxiety, Mahira?
So, social anxiety is the intense fear when you are in a social setting, like when you're in a public server, you get this intense fear of people around you judging you, or like you just feel embarrassed to be there. Like, it's just like, you sitting there and you're like, come on, I'm so embarrassed to be here. I don't even know what to do. I hope no one thinks wrong of me putting my leg on my other leg. I hope no one thinks of, like the way I'm sitting over here or the way I'm standing. Oh, what?
It's painful.
Yeah, it is. That's me on a daily basis.
It's like, and oh my god, another one is like when you see a person that you probably haven't known for years and you're like, oh my god, like, am I like in a place where I can just be like very, I don't know, what's the word? Confident in myself? Am I like okay, like, because these people I've known for a long time, like I haven't seen them, but I haven't seen them in a long time. So are they just gonna think like I'm just a failure right now? Like, do I look stupid? Have I like, do I look better than I did like a long time ago? Like so many stupid thoughts,
Yeah.
but they're valid.
Yeah, they are valid.
They are valid. And then
We have generalized anxiety. Everyone has this. It's normal. Okay,
yeah.
that's why it's called generalized. So it's pretty normal to have GAD.
Wow.
So generalized anxiety is the constant worrying about many different things. You find this in like everyone.
So you worry about your health, your relationships, your future. Oh my god. And like random disasters.
When Squidward is like, future,
Future. If we could put a meme, we would put a meme. But we don't have a meme.
I'm gonna insert Squidward sound. Just gonna like leave a pause for that.
Okay.
Anyways.
And like, random disasters. I mean, especially right now with, El Nino, the world's little Shark Week right now. Apparently that's what it is. It's like the world's Shark Week, but like worse. Um, I mean, people are like worried about different things. Like, now in the UK, temperatures are unbearable, which is actually, what's weird? I'm just diverting for a second. So there, that 35 degrees is unbearable, but here it's like super normal.
Yeah, it is because we're used to it. Like we're adapted to it. Like our bodies are adapted to it.
It's crazy. Like apparently a bus caught fire. Yeah, and then there's there's like warnings for earthquakes, and there's like different things that are happening. So
Ouch.
yeah, it's bad. So that could also be like something that we are all anxious about. You just jump from one thing to another. Oh, she's eating the popcorn I gave her. That just came out of thin air. And then, oh my God.
Panic attacks.
Well, yeah, tell us what a
So
panic attack.
panic attacks are these sudden, intense waves of fear or panic.
Mm-hmm. And mind you, we are just condensing it to like the simplest form. Okay, if you genuinely feel like you're having a panic, please go consult a doctor. Okay,
Yeah.
this is just like the basis.
Like, you could even be in the middle of a situation. Like, say, for example, you're doing your exams
Yeah.
and then you get this panic attack. Inform your invigilators or whoever
Yeah.
is around that, like throw a tantrum.
Yes, please.
Get the attention. I know, I mean, I am one for, I don't really like getting attention, but like, if you have to, if you need the attention, do it.
Yeah, because it can get bad because like you might start shaking, your chest might start hurting, you might feel like you can't breathe, you could feel dizzy, you just feel like your body is like not in control right now.
Exactly.
Okay, so as Mahira said, go talk to someone like closest to you and go to a doctor. This is not something that's just gonna go away.
Exactly. You can't just drink water and okay, I'm fine. No, you're not.
I'm sorry, but you're not Tuki. And then there is another one that's pretty common-ish is health anxiety. Okay, we're not gonna cover all types of anxiety, but these are like a few common ones.
Yeah.
And then there's, as I said, health anxiety. That's where you worry about illnesses and you're analyzing your body sensations and you just assume the worst. You could literally be like, oh, I have a stomach pain, and then like you could have a stomach pain, and then in your head you're like, oh my god, I have to remove my appendix. Oh my god, I have cancer. Oh my god, like girl, chill. It's easier said than done. I'm not gonna lie. Or you have like a headache and you're like, oh my god, I have a brain tumor. Guys, I'm gonna die. Take all of my belongings. No, it's okay. Yeah, it's just a headache. You need to drink some water. You need to drink some water.
All right. Those were the types of anxiety.
Do y'all have anxiety now? No, y'all don't. Y'all are safe with us.
But now, to get a different perspective on anxiety, let's call our guest. Beep boop, beep boop. Hello, Miss Chalani.
Hi.
Hi,
How
so
are
nice
you?
to meet you.
Yeah, I'm excited to talk to you too. How are you?
We are fine too.
We're good, miss. We're good.
Miss
Okay.
Chalani Gunawardana is a counseling psychologist, a lecturer, a corporate trainer, and certified life and relationship coach with over 17 years of experience. She's working with professionals, corporates, couples, teachers, and school children in Sri Lanka and overseas. It's really nice to see all of that.
That is very cool. That is super cool, miss. All right. So let's start off with the questions, miss. Are you ready to answer our very interesting
yes.
questions?
Yes,
All right.
shoot. Yes.
Awesome. Okay, so our first question that we have for you today is what are some practical ways to tell whether a feeling is anxiety or just genuine intuition?
All right. That's a nice question to start talking about anxiety. And thank you very much, Sabini and Mahira, to have this conversation with me today. So, intuition and anxiety can feel similar because both create a sense that something is important. The difference is intuition tends to be calm, clear, and consistent, and usually it feels like quite inner knowing without a lot of emotional intensity. Anxiety, on the other hand, is like you are getting nervous, panic, and physical symptoms such as racing heart, muscle tension, and you're expecting things to go wrong, and also you feel like you need a lot of reassurance. So the best way I would say to my students and my clients, like to differentiate this, is you ask this simple question from you. If you feel a thought or a feeling like that, you ask yourself, is this feeling helping me understanding a situation? Or is it making me imagining the worst case scenario? Right? Intuition, if it is intuition, actually, it provides clarity. While if you are going through anxiety, that often generates fear, possibilities, and repetitive doubts of things can go wrong, and you're seeking and gathering information uh, between whether is this a correct decision, this is not, what will happen, whether I'll be humiliated by others, things like that. So if it is clear, if you feel like you know it, then it's intuition. If it is making you emotional toll, then that's anxiety. I hope I answered your question.
Yeah, you did. You also made me feel like how I feel like when I'm in exams. So
Oh my
Okay.
God.
Yes.
All
so
right.
yes, the next question. Yes. What patterns of overthinking do you see most often in people who struggle with anxiety?
Yeah, again, a good question, Mahira, as you said, like especially like when it comes to students, university students, especially during the anxiety, that is where they are getting the heart attacks, the palpitations, the nervousness, inability to speech, inability to all those things, right? So mainly, right, we see they are assuming the worst possible outcome will happen, or I'll fail, or like I can't sit, things like that, right? Or like sometimes anxious people believe they know what others think, often negatively, like mind reading. We say mind reading. Or like constantly looking for confirmation that everything is okay, right? We call it in psychological terms excessive reassurance seeking kind of a behavior. And rumination, right? So rumination as in, without getting out of a situation, you replaying past events and analyzing what would have been done differently, or like getting frustrated, angry, and worry, right? And also spending excessive time worrying about events that may never occur, or something might happen in the future, and feeling guilty about your life or you, and feeling negative about the future. So those can be not merely, but most common symptoms of a person who's going through anxiety. And these can create a cycle, right? Like where anxiety fuels overthinking, and overthinking further increases anxiety. So it goes usually like in a cycle. I
Oh
think
my.
I've answered. Yeah.
Yes, you did.
Oh my God. No, that's all that's going through my head now. These cycles are just
Okay.
going through my head. And
Are you
I'm
going
just
through
like,
anxiety right now? Have
no,
I make you anxious? Okay,
no,
that's good.
you have not. Don't worry.
Yeah.
All right. So our next question, Miss, is how does social media affect anxiety levels, particularly among the youth of today?
Okay. Prominent question again, right? Because social media can be both helpful and harmful, and there's a positive side too, right? It provides nowadays access to support networks, mental health education, and awareness mainly, and also a sense of connection. And also this is the technical era we are going through. However, like this excessive use can contribute to anxiety through consistent comparison, because young people are, especially young people, they are vulnerable because they can compare themselves with the new trends, the ideal phone to have, or like that can promote unrealistic standards of success, beauty, or lifestyle. So that create a ideal self and a real self scenario, where when you're still developing yourself, when you're still finding your identity and self-worth, still when you're in the development stage, your ideal self and the reality can has a gap, right? That gap can fill with lot of anxiety if you're more exposed to social media, because social media tend to forecast a ideal or a perfect kind of a situation, which is not true in most of the cases. So continuous exposure can create pressure to measure up, and lead into feelings of inadequacy, stress, and social anxiety, because you feel like you're not good enough. I think I answered
Yeah, I
that.
mean, this social
And
media
there's
is.
more. That's a
Oh, yes,
wide
go on.
topic. It's a quite wide. Yeah, that's a very wide topic. I
It
think
is.
it is a most common addiction nowadays, where when like we are just feel like we really seek about the trends and the patterns, or like when we can't afford, we go for the fake identities. So this ideal self and the real self, the gap between that creates lots of anxiety, because you want to show off, but it's not the reality. And to cover up the reality, you go to be a fake personality. Then it adds up to your anxiety rather than facing for the reality,
Yeah,
isn't
that.
it?
Yes, it is. It's like a big problem these days with lots of people who use social media.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
some are, as I said, some information is correct and helpful, where largely some information is just fake. They are providing unrealistic standards and unrealistic messages. So we got to be really vigilant to identify what is right and wrong. So rather than highly depending on social media, if you can take it as just a tool, just another tool to maybe connect with other people, that would be, I would say, healthier than you are solely getting information and, depending on social media.
Yeah, exactly. Sometimes these days people just can't differentiate between real life and social media. They just think it as like one thing.
Yeah.
Mm. All right. Mahi, you wanna kick off with the next question?
Sure. So, yes, the next question is do popular movies or TV shows or books accurately portray anxiety? Why or why not?
Well, yeah, so this portrayal of anxiety in media has improved over the years, I would say, because many productions now I see are more realistic and compassionate in the message they give, right? Not everything. If I tell you a example, like say, Katie Holmes, the famous Titanic actress, now she's not wearing makeup for L'Oreal advertisements because she doesn't want to hide her wrinkles. Because she wants to give the message that aging is a natural process, that you don't have to hide wrinkles. Wrinkles is a natural biological process. But with exercises, mindfulness, healthy eating, and lifestyle changes, you can still age gracefully. So rather than giving a fake appearance, like say, not everybody can be like Barbie dolls, people are different, right? So you can't wait for the uh, like say lots of anorexia and eating disorders, anxiety disorders are happening due to the body image, body dysphorias are there among young people to have a perfect complexion, pimple-free body. So those are a bit beyond reality. So if like many movie stars, so like Deepika Padukone is talking about depression and how she overcomes. So like I think many popular the celebrities are talking more about the fact that it's okay to be not okay. So does some TV shows. TV shows portray like the ideal lifestyle is to wear this particular watch, this particular uh, having this particular fancy car or a home near the sea or something like that, and the ideal family, ideal education. So when these ideal things happen, like it could give a different image in the people's eye rather than giving them the reality. So in reality, anxiety is not always visible. Many individuals appear highly successful, sociable, and productive while experiencing significant internal distresses. We have examples among us, right? So the best thing is it's okay to be not okay. It's just that you got to know what's going through in you. Like if you're feeling anxious, you got to be aware that okay, I'm feeling anxious as to why. So questioning yourself as, can I compare myself with others? Can I compare with this TV show? TV show is entertainment. TV shows and books, or like they are sometimes they are fictions, right, or non-fictions, and success stories. It's different, right? So, like uh, the media sometimes focuses on panic attacks, so obvious symptoms, but anxiety can also manifest as perfectionism, irritability, procrastination, physical complaints, or chronic worry. Accurate portraits, I wonder, right? So these days, like there are TV shows that really talks about the real situations like Tourette syndrome. I saw a Hindi movie, which I'm sorry, I can't remember the name, which really explains about the Tourette syndrome. Tourette syndrome is again, it could happen due to anxiety, or it could be a nervous system problem, nervous system. So the physical symptom can create anxiety, or the anxiety can create the physical symptom. So anyway, Pretty Sinta was casting it. I'm sorry, I don't remember the name. So that addresses, or Tare Samir Khan like talks about dyslexia, right? So like there are some TV shows that focuses on real life situations where, however, there are some unrealistic expectations and dreams, and like dreams about the figures, the perfect bodies, and the perfect jobs and education levels, and so on going on. So it is for us to figure out um, the way we think is impacting on our feelings and behavior. So if we know to differentiate the fundamentals, that would we would get the entertaining part through the TV shows or books or this yeah, TV shows or books you mentioned, right? TV shows or books, and you get the message and you enjoy and you lead your life.
Thank you for that
Have
lovely
I-
answer. It was very,
Yeah,
yeah, it was very nice.
she
Yeah,
gave us a whole explanation of all the movies, TV shows that were out there.
that was, I think,
Yeah,
that's
there are
very,
more. There are more. Yeah,
Yeah,
there
there
are more.
are
Even like
more.
yeah. So for example, even if we take the Batman, where the Joker is in, so like talking about the psychoanalysis and all whatnot, like even like the Lion King. So there are like I'm learning a lot from my students as well. Like how we can explain little TV shows and the hidden meanings in it. Like there are some uh, like uh, presentations. Through that the young people are really vigilant, right? I'm also learning from them, which is very cool. So they know they know more about I think young people like you know more about emotions, more about what mental illness is. I think what we can brush up is the the coping mechanism part. If that is also there, I'm pretty sure all of you are intact for the future.
Yeah, I think life is just a learning process. So people
Yeah,
who have
exactly.
like people can learn from other people basically.
yes.
Yeah, exactly. Right? We all learn. It's a learning curve, basically.
Yes, well, Miss, unfortunately, we have come to the end
Yeah.
of our session with you. But I have to say, it was very lovely having you here with us on our episode. I think we've learned like a lot from you as well. And it was
Yes.
nice to know that you yourself have learned things from other students too. It's nice to know that there's like a two-way street here. Um, so yes, thank you so much, Miss, for being here. Mahir and I are very grateful, and thank you for accepting our invitation.
Yeah, we are very
Thanks,
grateful for
thanks,
that.
Savini. Yeah, thanks, Savini and Mahira. And it's my pleasure sharing knowledge with you. And it was great, a little conversation. And I trust, I delivered the message you wanted to know.
Yes, you
100%.
did.
Of course. Of course, Miss.
As then all the best to
Thank you so
everything,
much.
and all the best to you too. Thanks.
Thank you so
Thank
much,
you,
Miss.
Miss.
And I hope you have a
Bye
very
bye.
nice day.
Rest
You
of your
too.
day.
Bye bye.
Bye
Bye,
bye, Miss.
Miss.
All right. Wasn't that just very enlightening?
Mm-hmm. It was.
I think I really enjoyed our segment
Yeah,
with
it
her.
was very nice to have her on.
I hope you guys enjoyed too. But
Yeah.
now, unfortunately, don't get anxious, but we have come to the end of our
Um,
session. So, what have we learned today?
um,
I'll give you popcorn if you figure it out.
so anxiety is a
Mhm.
normal human emotion,
Yes.
but
Oh no.
it can become overwhelming
Mm-hmm.
when the brain stays in constant alert.
Oh
Yeah,
my
the alarm systems that we were talking about earlier.
god. But remember, anxiety does not make you weak, it does not make you dramatic, or it doesn't make you broken. It's
Yeah.
a very normal thing. Okay, unless they won't make songs about it. Okay.
So, yes, learning to manage anxiety is about understanding your brain,
Mm-hmm.
and it's not about fighting against yourself like,
Yeah.
constantly.
Mm-hmm. And we're just gonna leave you with one thing to think about. Your anxious thoughts, they may feel very loud, but they are not always telling you the truth. And just like that, we wallflowers are out.
Goodbye.